It's feeling cool.
Cool. So let's see how does this music is right now. I hope all of you are able to see the screen, and on the screen there are some photographs of the river.
Yes.
And and when you listen to the music, you can guess what kind of muse or whatever, what kind of image of river comes in your mind when you listen to that part of the music. There are different parts of the music. So for your reference, I've just put some photographs of different rivers, different ways the river behaves or whatever.
How will we know which river?
Which river right now, it's okay. You don't need to, just let's talk about the water. So what kind of place is that? I'll play one round and let's see how it goes.
Antarctic.
You have to guess.
This is like a Chinese music.
Yeah, and you can type in the chat window. Form of the river.
Below the Antarctic, there is a waterfall. Beside the waterfall,
Rivers in Himalayas.
I think I feel like it is the sound of the.
Yeah.
Is it the Krishna
Yeah. So what we will do is, some of you are speaking, so maybe with music we are not able to listen to you. So what you do, you type in the chat window what coming in your mind, what words, what form of the river is coming in your mind. I'll play the music again. Okay, so yeah, some of you are talking about Chinese song War. Let's keep it to the river. What form of river comes in your mind when you listen to this music? Like maybe thunder, maybe gushing. Okay, so some of you have been putting the reference of, say, calmness or dancing or nature. Yeah, so that's nice that you are able to relate feelings and what's going in your body. We'll do little more focused work or whatever. We'll come back to.
Can I tell something?
Yeah, wait, Abhav. Let me just finish describing what more can you do. Some of you are talking about, say, fast flowing river or gushing river, yeah, or waterfall. Yeah, so maybe some of those words, if you can recollect when you're listening to the music, which form of river it is, where it is flowing, in forest, in glacier, in the city, or merging with the sea, or all those kind of words. Yeah, I know some of you are feeling like calm, some of you are feeling like dancing, some of you are talking about the connection, like nature is dancing. Yeah, so if maybe I'll play it again and then try to imagine where the river is flowing from, what's the map river is creating. I'll play once more. Anybody has any doubts, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'll just.
Can I tell something now?
Yes, Abhav. Yes, Abhav.
I don't know to send in the chat.
Okay, so what you can do is you can wait. Someone on chat can help you. If you have someone with you at home, you can ask for the help, or someone can help you, or you can explore, or you can wait in the chill gill prill room. You can share about it. Is that fine, Abhav?
Okay.
Yeah, someone is saying something. Okay, Anjali saying the river is meeting the sea. Okay, so yeah, I can still see some of you are still sharing river flowing rocks, sound like sea waves crashing on rocks. Yeah. So some of you have just joined. We were listening to the music and the river and the wherever the music was taking us. Which form of the river was it? So this music is actually taken from Rivers of India or Soundscape of India, something like that, and cut paste where the different stages of rivers are are recorded through music. So that was a little about the music, but let's today talk about what's in your map. Like Rivers map had lots of different things. Sometimes river was in glacier, um, and flowing differently. Sometime river was through the mountains and flowing differently. In some places, river was flowing through the forest and it was different. Sometimes it was gushing and sometimes it was falling the waterfall. Sometimes it was meeting the sea. Yeah. So the river has different maps, different flow, different needs depending on, as someone also said, through the different landscape. Yeah, Chitra said, flowing across many different landscape. So similarly, our flow, our day, our planning, our week flows very differently, different timing. For some of us it's the same. Yeah, I start today, say, with practicing music, and throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month, I just want to practice music. So my flow is with flute. Some of us like to have different maps. Sometime our maps changes weekly, sometime our maps changes daily, sometime our maps changes in a month or maybe in a year or maybe few months. Yeah. So if you see different rivers have different forms, same like us. Currently, we have around 30 people in this call, and different people will have a different call. Uh, so let's see this week something. Do you have call for, say, visual hand art or design or something to do um, with art or with hands art or with designing, maybe designing a poster, maybe designing a house, maybe designing your doll house, maybe designing a needlework, maybe doing some pottery, maybe doing some paper mache, maybe making some jewelry. Yeah. So I'm hoping all of you have your planning book with you, and if something which you want to flow with this week, make a note for yourself. Some of you already might have put what you want in your week. Some of you may get idea, okay, I want to add this. Even if you have some idea about how your river is going to create a map for yourself this week or this month or this year. As I take you through the different forms, like river was flowing, you can add, and as you're adding, you can type in the chat window if you want to come into the mic. I don't know, we'll see how it goes on the mic, but type in the chat window. If anybody is picking up things from here or you're already doing it, type in the chat window. This week I'm already planning to do, like for example, I'm planning to do some kind of a stitching work. Some of the pillow covers need pillow sorry, some of the pillow covers need pillow covers, so I'm planning to stitch. So I have from here stitch in my.
I am planning to join the climbing session because my school is in the
Yeah,
climbing.
so above we will come to climbing when we'll come to body. Right now, if you have anybody, yeah, has uh, has planned something out of it, say a designing part, Toshan has planned some pottery he would like to do. Somebody else planning something out of this, maybe something to do with the visual art, maybe drawing, painting, working with photography, camera, video making. Anuj is crafting some felt toys. Interesting. Harshita is making furniture for the dollhouse. Yeah, Harshita, are you using, say, carpentry or cardboard, or have you thought of some material which you have? If you want, you can share that too. Yeah, Harshita is already planned for cardboard and fabric. Yep. Anybody else? Maybe a needlework. Somebody is quilling. Maybe making tassels. Maybe creating something with some of the things are not very clear. I will read it out for you. Maybe something to do with graphic, maybe computer graphic, designing a poster.
I'm building a den for my cat.
Somebody is making a den for the cat. Chitra is finishing manual paper. Yes. Game Tetris. Is this a computer? It's a graphic designing,
No,
Chitra.
no, we are making it with paper, with cardboard, the Tetris pieces, because they're not allowed much screen time. So their solution was, let's just make it with cardboard.
That's interesting. Yes, it's a tricks when you make with those. If you can post some of those making in the Discord, it will give ideas to others. How can I make my game at home? Amli is working on some wall art. Amli, would you like to put some pictures of your wall art on Discord and inspire some more people? If somebody else is also planning to, yep, that's something. In my list, I have been thinking of starting another wall art. Yeah, Shaunak is working on Discord server. Are you designing something, Shaunak?
Yeah, I'm designing. I designed a Discord server for my family, and I'm working for extra features.
So here we are actually talking about the visual. Yeah, here we are actually talking about the visual designing. Yeah. So maybe what you're talking about is the programming. Yeah, that will also come up. Yeah, but anything in visual designing, somebody is saying. Guntaz is making a show box using a cardboard. Anuj is Shudrat. Did I pronounce him properly, Anuj?
Suvrut.
Suvrud.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take some time to.
Aditi,
He's working
Aditi
on
auntie.
play and creating dinosaurs. Yes, somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, Vimal here.
Yeah, Vimal.
This week I plan to make a phone stand for my online class because when I am doing some things, I cannot just move the camera and this will go falling in the phone. No? I'm going to make
Okay.
this week carpentry phone stand for my phone
You're using
for attending online class.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So some of you are putting what you're making. Okay. Some of you are putting up what exactly you're doing this week. Just want to also maybe if someone is planning a little long term, I want to get deeper into visual art. I want to get deeper into hands art. I'm getting deeper into designing, painting.
I want to tell something.
Yes, go ahead, Abha.
I am building toothless in toothpick. This is a dragon from a movie.
Okay, okay. So you are taking some.
Even I also noticed how to train the dragon, right?
Okay, Mukunda is making a big football game with cardboard. Advai is making hanging bridge. So I'm inviting somebody else, or some of you are also wanting to get deeper.
I have that football game.
Yeah, so above now we'll come back to the visual art and designing. Some of you are part of which book illustration a club. You have been doing a project on book illustration. You are working on it. Yeah, somebody from that club is there. Maybe you can share. If you're getting deeper into, if you're planning to do it for a longer time. And if you would like to do it, even if you may not have thought, but now you're thinking, oh, I can go a little deeper. Maybe I can do a little more. Maybe I can share, talk. And if not much in that, if it is not that something which is calling you right now, if that's something not you want to, maybe something in business and economics, somebody wants to start a business and want to try working on it, somebody is working on accounting, or or maybe understand how the business works, maybe learn about economics, how does the bank work, what all needs to do to make a business, to make a product, to make a sell. Anybody there in the group who is either working on long term or short term, or this week, or getting excited about some ideas? Yep, I'll pause and maybe you can put it up. Adbe, have you raised hand to speak something?
Yeah, in business, I'm not working in the business, but I'm preparing for my business. I just want to start on
Mm-hmm.
business. So for that business, I need to learn English or Kannada writing. So I took that in
Mm-hmm.
planning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Okay. Anybody else who's excited or would and thinking and connecting with business? Oops, I want to start now. Or oh, maybe I'm doing. Mm-hmm.
Aditi auntie,
Yes.
Vimal here, I planned for this week. I told her I'm going to make a carpentry stand for my online class.
Mm-hmm.
And next plan is this week I drew the Buddha photo I self did in one wood piece. I'm going to paint that
Yeah. Vimal, detail of your planning we can discuss either separately, one to one. Right now, we are only talking about what is that you want to, yeah? How, what, where, all that we will discuss it. Maybe one to one we can discuss, or you can share with us your detailed planning. So right now we're talking about anybody who wants to either get into business or economics, or if their children and parents sitting
Coding.
together, you can discuss, okay, is this what we want to start? Is it what we want to work
I want to
on?
learn coding.
You want to learn coding? Yes, we'll come to the programming. You can make a note for yourself that you want to learn coding. Someone in the group is connecting with maths and numbers or logic. Maybe want to learn something. Maybe say a basic maths. Maybe want to create a games and puzzles, which are logical games and puzzles. We have a what maffle, whatever something baffle, taffle Discord channel where Adve, Nandini, and some of them keep putting. Somebody wants to get more into it, or maybe want to continue with it. Tarshan wants to open a restaurant. Yes, Tarshan, you can start preparing for it. We can start planning for it if that is what something you're connecting with. Yeah, and play maths games. Yes, someone here who play maths game or would like to play more maths games, more logic games. Yeah, Chanak is talking about me. Yes, Chanak, you want to say what game are you making it or you're playing it? You are with.
No, I play max games like olden games like Pallanguli.
Mm-hmm.
That's we
Yeah.
call my. It was
Are
an
you
old
planning?
game.
So are you
Yeah,
planning
that
to
I
play
play.
this
It's a
week?
kind of
No, no,
max.
no, no. Okay, so we are not talking about what normally people do. We are talking about are you planning to do it this week or today or this month?
No, I will take a break and play with that.
Okay, so you're
Playing
taking a break
Rakamat.
for it. Yep. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Somebody is taking break and you have already been done. Maybe you can say, okay, this I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1:30. I will take a break after eating.
Anuj is saying Shuhad wants to learn how to write 10 to 20 numbers. Yep. So let's some more people. Let's share. We haven't heard. Actually, he's talking about his planning out the way. Ambali, Anjali, I'm hoping what Arham is there with you. Bhaval, Krishiv, Bindu, and oh my God, so many. Let's talk a little more. What is that you're working in maths? If you're not working, that's okay. Bini, Smriti, Jia, Kabir, Krishna, Pooja. Anything in logic you are doing, you wanted to. Adve wants to continue with Baffle. Mm-hmm. Okay, so looks like we don't have much people talking about maths. Sorry, logic, games, programming, da 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 da. Yep. Okay, Anjali is making a maths game with rope in the house. That sounds differently interesting. Yeah, how do we use ropes to make a maths game? Uh-huh. Anushka is going deeper into percentages and yeah, getting to understand how to use it for baking or to or, or to increase your money when you give it for rent or whatever loan to somebody else, and then see how do you increase if that's where percentage you can use. Okay, yeah. Let's move ahead to music, dance, drama, media. Anybody, either you don't have or you want to try something with music. Guntaz is talking about some more mathematical concepts like area and perimeter for small things you want to explore. Okay, someone wants to continue what you're doing in music, dance, drama, or you want to go deeper into it. Let's see if you have something.
No, for
This is
me, I need to practice one of the marriage dance practice, still
mm-hmm.
dance practice. So I need to do dance
Okay.
practice for that. And
Okay.
the music is flute again.
Flute, you're continuing. Yeah. And you have been learning it for some time now, the flute.
No, it's been 2.5 years.
Some, okay, I meant sometime means 2.5 years. Exactly. I didn't know how many years you have been learning flute. Now Harshita is talking about some folk chords on the ukulele. Yeah, okay. Um, and Pooja is talking about making a video of the recent blog and Bollywood freestyle class for, yeah, is this a dance class or a music class? Anuj, are you planning? Ah, it's dance class. Yeah, so maybe Vimal can catch you for his dance club. So, Vimal, you know whom to talk about the dance and collaborate in the dance.
Okay. I don't know to whom I have to.
Bhaval is talking about Jugalbandi. Some of you, if you don't know Jugalbandi, contact Bhaval. And exploring tabla. Guntas is into piano for last 3 years.
Exploring tabla, who should I collaborate with? I like tabla a lot.
We have Bhaval and Krishiv who are exploring tabla, and you can also explore. Maybe you can collaborate with Guntas, and then you can create a music. Someone else also said ukulele. Yeah, Harshita, you guys can make a band. Yeah, uh, and do the jugalbandi together. Some more musical soul, some more musical thing. Just want to listen to the music. Is there anybody who just want to listen to the music or maybe just sing along, say hum?
Me.
Maybe want to do some
Shaunak.
Shaunak. Yeah. You just want to do some research on music or dance. Sunita wants to
No, just want to just hear music. Shaunak here, I just want
very
to hear
dance. Yeah,
music.
Shaunak, it would be nice if you can type in the chat window. It would be nice if you type, so then we can take different responses. Oh yeah, we have one more person to join in the band. It looks like we are definitely going to create a band. Last week, Pranav was here at campus. He wrote a song for Aarohi. So we seems to be getting somewhere with this musical group. And I'm assuming Anushka is saying also planning to revise piano. Last 6 years, somebody has been learning. Oh. And yeah, Ratnesh is planning to join listening music. Oh, didn't understand what you're saying. Oh, just listen to the music in the music channel. And Mamta wants to enjoy and hear the music. Pooja wants to practice drama skills. We need a spring music festival. Yes, let's have a music festival. That sounds interesting. Can we, maybe I'm just getting idea. Today Leela auntie is not there in the call, but I can share. Maybe let's have something to do with music this Wednesday. So we are proposing to shift the Friday night to the Wednesday night. That's part of the announcement today. Maybe we can have something around music this week. So either want to sing 50 songs. Yes, let's have 50 songs in our Wednesday community night this time. Oh, music, dance, drama seems to be very exciting, at least for some of us. So let's move to some of us who are into science and technology, exploring um, different elements in exploration club, otherwise at home, otherwise in different places, maybe exploring science, learning, observing nature, experimenting, inventing, creating, programming, technology. Anyone from the group, from the community, either already doing it, want to continue, or want to get deeper into it? Yes, someone there with this invention, exploration, experimentation, science, technology, uh, physics, chemistry, biology. What is all that? Other geology, forestology. I'm just making up my own words. Krishiv is into electronic car. Yep. Oh, Advay, are we making the broom? Somebody's making an automatic broom machine. And some of us in electronics club have just started to explore the electronics and trying to get the hang of it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have started to do what do you mean, a windmill project in electronics club. Whoever is
Windmill, yes, with Aniket.
yeah, Aniket uncle.
Yep.
Ronak,
There's
Ronak's
there's electronic car coming up. Krishiv, Krishiv, you didn't mention, are you doing origami this week? Are you going deeper? Are you continuing when we were talking about the visual art and the designing? So are you converting your origami car into electronic car, or you're making something else? Somebody else want to make a burglar alarm, fire alarm, or whatever it is, music alarm, or whatever kind of a thing. Mukunda is saying Mukunda can collaborate with Bhaval auntie on tabla. Mukunda has already started thinking how he can collaborate, or he can plan, or somebody.
I already know very little tabla. That's why I'm very excited about it.
Okay, so we seems to be having some. Are we not having anything in science exploration club? Somebody from the club is here. Maybe can talk about what are you planning to do this week. Krishi is turning his origami car into an electronic car. Okay, yeah. You not necessarily need to go deeper into it, something. Maybe you're just exploring this week. Yes, Krishi. Harshita is observing or changes as the sun's axis is changing, and it's called Uttarayan. Yeah, is this some, yeah, is the stages you're talking about, Harshita, or you do some, it's a festival related to it? How do you celebrate this one? Or you're talking about the kite festival we just went by? Chitra is exploring the difference between perennial tree and seasonal trees this week. Oh, you're making some notes, or you are visiting some places, or you're making
On
sketches of
our
those
farm,
things, or you're just collecting the
on
observations.
our farm, we have so many indigenous trees. So we are seeing, because my son asked me, some of them are still green and some of them are just
Ah,
budding. So we decided to take this project.
that's interesting. Within around us, yeah, maybe just walk on the street and then see. Some of us who don't live in the farm, like Chitra lives, maybe we can just walk onto the street and observe which one are green, which one are falling, which are perennial, which are seasonal. So these terms also some of us can get introduced to. Shaunak is talking about about the autumn atoms and some more demonstration in Science Exploration Club. Mhm. Anuj is talking about gardening journey with flowering plants. And sewing. Shaunak will talk about some demonstration and step by step and the different theories he will bring in Science Exploration Club. Season is changing. Is someone also observing the temperature change? Or maybe the shadows change, maybe the moon change. Yeah, last week Smriti was talking about the moon, maybe the position of the stars changing. Is someone talking about it? Someone getting into astronomy? I don't know. If somebody wants to get, you can go seasonal or deeper, whichever way you want. Okay. Anybody to do with the literature or languages? Anybody doing here, or you say, oh, this is something which was there in my list for long, or I want to make, okay, yeah, something. Yeah. Even if you don't want to do this week, but you want to put it in your list sometime, maybe this year, next year, after 10 years, you want to work on that. Just make a note of it. Yeah, that's in my as Mukunda was saying, tabla has been on my list for a long. So today he put it up that okay, he wants to bring an action for it. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Anything in literature, language, somebody wanting to read or reading something, somebody wants to read more, explore languages, write something, write a poetry, write an article, write a blog, or maybe explore news, what's happening, maybe something. Advay is getting into Hindi and Ratnesh is writing haiku. Harshita is into Kannada and practicing Marathi. And how do we do that? Maybe we listen to something. Maybe we talk about it. Maybe we write. Maybe all some of those things we can share with the community in Discord. Harshita is learning to Kannada rhymes. Okay. I'm assuming it's Harshita's daughter. I don't remember the name. Is it Purvi? Okay, Ronak and Roshni are going to read the comic book. So let's share some jokes with us in Discord. Whatever jokes makes you laugh in comic book, if something is there. Lakshmi is planning to write an article. And Anjali is also into writing. Okay, so I got the name there. Purvi is Harshita's daughter. So let's welcome Harshita also. She has just joined today, Harshita and Abhishek, and they have a 3-year-old daughter. Bhaval is determined to finish a blog which is going on for last 2 weeks, and Ronak and Roshni are going to share some jokes in Baffle Paffle. So let's look for that channel and laugh with Roshni and Shanak. Okay, anything else in literature, language? Some of you are already reading something. Yeah, do we have a librarian here? E-librarians. Do we have our Ibni here? Are you planning to work something on library? Are you planning to learn? I am planning to explore some more books, some more reading. Let's share. What are you? Where are you? Are you planning to continue with writing your stories? Some of us, oh, Bindu is learning Hindi. Ratnesh is requesting or asking or reminding or whatever he's doing. He's saying, can we all share books we are reading in Discord? Yes, we can have a books channel where we just share what books am I reading right now. And Anushka is learning Hindi. We don't have, oh, okay. We don't have our, okay. Roshni is excited. Yes, let's have the books channel and then we can exchange and we can inspire each other, or maybe we can make each other jealous. See, I'm reading this book. Are you reading? Or you
There
want
is
to read?
already that literature and reading channel, so you can post over there.
Okay, yes, Ratnesh is saying yes, literature and reading channel is there. So yes, let's make each other maybe jealous or inspired. I don't know what will you do by sharing, but let's do that. Toshan is reading about woodworking. That's interesting. For the Dummies book. After a long time, I'm hearing about the Dummies book. Guntaz is going to French 7, fourth level. Let's have French sometime in our opening and closing circle. Okay. Oh, sorry. I had already put into self and social. Okay. Anybody trying to work on their emotions, social relationship, connection, communication, philosophy, psychology, understanding the safety, first aid, how any such kind of thing. Anybody is working on it? Understanding my own emotion, exploring different tools, like some of us were doing the NVC, some of us are exploring sex education in parenting club, something, anything, social work. Anybody is into social work, connecting with people in your neighborhood, on your doing something, sharing. Ronak is also spirituality. Yes, anything in meditation, any practices. Rekha is exploring Indian psychology through a book. Maybe you can share what are you exploring. Somebody is into religious practices. Anything anybody is doing this week and would like to share, want to go deeper, or just want to continue with it. Samarth is learning about first aid. That's interesting. Supriya, welcome. Today is Supriya's first session with us with the community. And Supriya also has a young child, if I'm not wrong, Supriya. Oh,
Yeah, he's 7.5.
7.5. Yeah.
One of us got hurt. I mean, I got hurt because of a glass breaking. So we are all learning about first aid.
First aid. Okay, so how to do first aid when someone get hurt. Okay, that's interesting. Bhaval is preparing for a park library. Yeah, Lilita was also talking about something similar. She's not there in call today. She's doing something different, which I'll put it in the Discord channel. Guntaz is collecting money to donate to Pingalvara. I'm assuming it's Pingalvara is some kind of a space or some kind of a event happening. Anuj want to go back to Vipassana, restart Vipassana. So yeah, maybe we can talk to Anuj as much as we know before she goes into Vipassana. Mamta is practicing song. Brahmakumari. Anjali is getting into the career options, which can be there for anyone. Interesting.
And in self and social, I need to learn how to estimate how much food I need.
Okay. So you're working on your health and understanding your own food needs. Interesting. Is nobody working on emotions? Oh, this time I want to observe.
Hi.
Who's that? Hi. How my emotions work. I want to observe. Sometime back in parenting club, we were also talking about. I want to make the list of my unmet needs or my met needs. Anybody working consciously on that? Anuj is working on helping somebody in the interview for the new job. Okay, anyone in sports, body movement, fitness? Ronak and Roshni observing emotions. Okay. I think my mouth is little tired now. Let me just finish quickly. Anyone in sports doing something, playing something, going deeper into it? I can see. Basketball. Shanak, can you see? Me is, are you playing me game or you're playing something?
I'm in
Swimming, tennis, individual sports, team sports, maybe some games, maybe some making some games, playing some games, watching some games. Yeah, I can see few responses coming. The archery is on our way to learn
Yes, I want to go deeper in archery.
archery. Yeah, maybe you can start with exploring archery, and maybe as you explore, you may like to go deeper into it. Atul is okay. Atul is talking about Power of Now books, which he wants to bring. Yes, awareness, learning awareness practices under the self and social. Yes, free play with friends and swings. Anybody planning to do whole week, whole day play and then see what happens to you when you're playing? As Roshni is talking about the free play. Ratnesh wants to go deeper into game intelligence. Ratnesh, it's not part of sports, but you can still talk about it. Yeah, and play with friends. Anybody wants to go into, say, about the world around you, maybe some religious practices, maybe the culture, maybe the countries, maybe the history, maybe the politics, maybe the social campaign. Yeah, anybody here who's into countries or history? Oh, we have a history club. Some of the history club people, would you like to share what are you getting into now these days? Bhaval have started playing badminton from today, and let's see, Bhaval, how your score for the week goes. Mm-hmm. Pooja is talking about different culture and food. Ratish wants to watch some movies on history and period drama. True stories based on true stories. Mhm. Are there any people from the history club exploring the North India part, which is the say Seven Sisters? I know very little what you guys are exploring. I just know the little world map puzzle. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so quite a lot is happening in the community, which I think in the chat window is as Anushka is exploring the percentage, is the 1% of what this huge group of people are doing, planning, exploring, learning something, um, something out of these whatever we went through 10 slides right now, 10 different areas, either something you want to make your long term list, short term list, a day list, or no list, whichever way you want to go ahead. Atul is disturbed about the way the street dogs are in the space. He wants to connect with the dog lovers and see what can be done. Yeah, somebody wants to join Anuj, or somebody has an experience, maybe Atul, sorry. Yeah. So I will little pause and I want to invite Ratnesh. Ratnesh, anything you want to add to this whole thing which we did, or you just want to go ahead with the announcement?
Okay, so I just want to share that we can work on our planning at two levels. One is the broad list, which is what Aditi has been talking about, a broad map. And then from their map, we can keep picking what we want to do, let's say this week or this 10 days or whatever, the short-term plan. So we have a broad map of what all we want to do in our whatever life or whatever. And obviously that map will also keep changing, and that reference map can be used as a week for our weekly planning. Yeah, that's one way to go about kind of living our life. So this can be done for anybody, whether somebody is 2 years old, 3 years old, 8 years old, or 80 years old, which I am fast approaching. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Okay, so whatever we did, we'll take a little pause and then see if anybody wants to share something. What's going in your mind right now? You want to come on mic, don't want to type in the chat window, want to talk.
So, Aditi, Anushka and I were just thinking about, okay, today's 1st of Feb, so how should we kind of plan this month? So I really like the different dimensions that you opened up for us. So we'll now think about it, not just for this week. We will think about what we want to do for this month and see which are the areas that we would like to focus on, and then break it down to this particular week. So yeah, what we're going to think about is this month in
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yes, Feb. I didn't realize it's the first Feb today. And we're starting something new. Yeah. And also, if it is possible, share in the planning channel. It helps others to see that how somebody is doing. Maybe it can help somebody else to look at. And that's a request is to everybody who is there in this call, whichever way you plan, as maybe you plan very step by step. Some of you just plan very open plan. Some of you just think you have a bucket list and these are the things. Some of you have very time wise planning. Whatever is your weekly planning, whatever is your monthly planning, it would be nice if you share in planning and reflection channel with the community. So then it allows us to one, learn from each other. Second, it allows us to connect with each other. And also already some of the collaboration happening in chat window already, it also help us to connect with each other. Yeah, maybe I'm repeating the connection part again. Okay. So yeah, any one more person, we can take one more person on the call, and then otherwise we can move ahead. Yeah. Anybody wants to share what's going in your mind right now?
So yeah, Tushan would like to continue doing pottery work. He has earlier planned for the woodworking, finishing the woodworking book. So that also he will continue. Plus, yesterday only he came up with a new idea of making diyas and all with the mud which we have for gardening. So that he's going to continue. Plus, the programming classes he will continue to attend, and then do something around creating the games.
Wait, Mamta, this you can share in the planning and reflection channel, because we'll not be able to. But something, what you're thinking right now about either the whole process or the experience, or you have something else to add which can help people. Individual planning, maybe it would be nice if you share in Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel there are few categories which I am not interested in taking for now, but it came into my awareness that this is by choice. I am not attempting this area.
Ah, okay. So Bhaval is bringing an interesting thought that by choice I'm aware that I am not attending, but then I'm aware that these are the possibility. So that was interesting, exciting thought, Bhaval, which you brought for all of us. Ratnesh, announcement.
Sorry, which announcement? Is everybody on Discord? If you're not on Discord, we will discard you. So come on Discord before you get discarded. Yes, if anybody needs help on Discord, we are there. Ashwati has been setting up everything, so you can bug her or call me. Yeah, that's the announcement regarding Discord. Slack is now totally inactive. Please don't post anything. We still not deleted it. Just for reference, we are keeping it till we import all the information from there. But please don't use Slack for anything unless you want to search for something previously posted. What else?
But classes are still going to happen on Zoom?
There are no classes that happens in Aarohi. Wrong number. If you're talking about clubs and sessions, yes, they will continue to happen in Zoom. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Over to Aditi.
Okay, so second.
So communicating is on Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, and most interesting part is there are some voice channels where if you find somebody hanging around, you can also join them and just chit chat or sing songs. There's a music channel where we have, some of us have been enjoying listening to different kinds of music. So in some way, the spring festival is in a way on. Let's just join that channel more and listen to all kinds of music. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so uh, we have tried in many different forms. So this time we tried the family buddy. 2 to 3 families. We have already started making, connecting with different family groups to interact and to help that process. In next week, in closing circle, we will do the family buddy breakout rooms. During the week, I'll be connecting with different families and creating those buddy groups for you guys. So that that's just an announcement. Uh, Ratnesh, you want to talk about cyber safety announcement?
Yeah, in a way, there's already just check the community channel. Dwiji uncle has put up some thoughts about safety with respect to Discord. So especially for all the children to look that up, and especially for all the parents to look them up, and especially for both of them to get together and discuss it. And more interactions will continue in that channel, and we will, in few weeks time, Leela is also setting up a jatre on cyber safety, because we all use internet so much. We also need to be safe from while using internet. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
as
we
I
will do that jatre a little later, but let's start the discussion with, especially with respect to safety on Discord.
Yep, so that's all about today's announcement. And then we move on to breakout room. You can choose, some of you have joined new. Maybe you can just stay in this room and I'll guide you. What is this about breakout room? In each room, 3 to 4 people. And if you are alone in the room, maybe you can hop on to some other room, or you just wait, somebody will join in that room. And you can just share, interact. If you want to collaborate something, if you want to expand, you want someone to drill you, if you want someone to grill you, or you just want to chill, or you want someone to help you. I'm opening all the rooms and I'm hoping most of you will be able to join. Whosoever is not, stay in this room. And Supriya and Raj and Harshita. You can just be here in this room so I can help you with